Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor Farley. What's up, bro?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, nothing much, really. Good news about the Batman.
Okay.
I know that they split fandom into two halves now.
Right.
One of them is the TV and the movie section, and the other is, I guess, like comics and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, alongside like the confirmation that we're getting Batman footage, seems like there's a lot of speculation that it might be R-rated, a bit like Joker, which would be very good. I think that's a good move.
Yeah, me too. If they do that, I don't know if that's not definite, though, right?
No, it's not definite. It's just a rumor because Robert Pattinson mentioned something about the movie being R-rated in an interview, but I don't know if he's like joking or not.
Right.
But yeah, it would be good to see an R-rated Batman film. And to be honest, the last few films that DC have put out that are R-rated have done quite well.
Yeah.
I mean, Joker especially.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be good to see a Batman that's R-rated with villains like the Riddler and Penguin and stuff in.
I mean, we got Catwoman, right? We have I don't know if they're gonna have the Joker in the new movie, but there's like 5 different villains, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah,
Catwoman also.
Yeah, Catwoman, Penguin, Riddler, Falcone, and who's the other one?
Oh, good. There's a lot.
Oh, am I thinking of? Yeah. So it's there is a lot.
And it's supposed to be like a trilogy, I believe. They were saying they're gonna make a trilogy out of it, supposedly. But
yeah,
it's interesting because that's not the only Batman, though. I mean, Ben Affleck was re-signed for the Snyder Cut. He's going to be doing additional footage as Batman, and then we're going to have another Batman in the Flash movie, which is Michael Keaton. It's coming back as Batman. So, I mean, it's going to be cool. We're going to have different Batmen from different universes. I'm going to enjoy that.
And what's interesting is on the guest list for that fandom event, Val Kilmer's on there.
Oh,
so he's.
Well, are they doing a director's cut of Batman Forever or something like that?
I mean, they could do, but
I thought that's what they were doing, or they were going to come out with a cut that was bigger or something of Batman Forever.
They could well announce that, to be honest. Yeah. I just found it quite odd that he was on the guest list because he's not.
Yeah.
He's not done much for Batman at all.
I mean, he's done. I mean, his voice got messed up because of cancer, right? So he was in. I think he's in Top Gun, but like he hasn't really done that much stuff. So I mean, the only thing I think of is if he's there, then it has to do with the Batman Forever, I think, extended cut. Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, bro?
Not much.
So, Chris, is there another cut of Batman Forever or something? Did you hear or no? Like, wasn't they coming out with a different cut of like one of the Batman movies, or that's not one of the ones they were doing?
If there is, I've not heard of that.
Because I know that, like, Connor was just saying that Val Kilmer was on the thing for the fandom, right? So, like, for Batman or something. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's news to me.
They didn't say which panel he's on. Just said Val Kilmer.
Okay.
He's on the guest list, but they don't know what thing he's on now.
Do you think that would work, Chris, if Batman was R-rated? New Batman movie?
You mean the new one, or the new one? No, I don't think they're gonna R-rate it. Because I think they want to get that like teenage, young adult crowd in there.
Okay.
Again, this is assuming that movies get back to normal, next year. I think that's going to have a PG-13 rating, though. I think that it would be hard. They would be hard pressed to do a rated R Batman movie.
Yeah, I mean that's the rumor
Batman.
going around now that it's rated R, but we don't know yet. Okay. So also, Bill and Ted's going to be coming on demand soon.
Yes.
And they keep releasing new trailers every day. Really.
Yeah, I keep that. That's actually a commercial I keep seeing a lot on different networks. So they are pushing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it so I can watch it. You gonna get it, Connor, or no? Bill and Ted, or-
No, but I did get my Tenet ticket today.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you get to go to. We can't even go to. I can't go to the movies. It's closed.
I get to see it on Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Wow.
So
you're gonna have to do a review for us.
yeah,
Tell us how it was.
I know that reviews come out on Friday, and they've also got that. Did you see that thing about the new song?
The what?
They're releasing a song for the movie.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the rapper Travis Scott, and I'm thinking it might be like a Bond theme.
Oh,
because if it's like Christopher Nolan's version of James Bond, that'd be like the tip of the iceberg. That'd be amazing. So they're releasing that during some NBA
wow.
Thing.
Oh, and they did something with Space Jam now. They showed some costumes, right? I think they were doing LeBron James. Right?
Yeah, LeBron James. I did see that clip. Yeah.
So your movie theaters are open, or they just recently opened, or they've been open? Like, what's
they've been open about 3 weeks now.
Oh wow. We can't even go. I mean, Chris, can you go to the movies, or you can't go to the movies?
We're actually supposed to be hearing something about that pretty soon. Apparently, they are going to be opening them up at some point.
Wow.
Soon.
We're not over here. That sucks. Okay. I heard a rumor about Shia LaBeouf, whatever you say his name is. Are they doing another Transformers movie? Did anybody hear about that?
No.
With him? They're not, right? That's just bullshit. Right? Yeah.
I've seen that he's done a new movie with can't remember who. Oh, I saw the thing. I saw a photo.
I saw he was he had like a gun, and he was like, what movie was that? I don't even know what movie that was.
That's the Tax Collector, isn't it?
Okay.
David Ayer thing.
I mean, he's still doing movies.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Transformers specifically, that there are 2 movies in production, but they're not connected to the films that Michael Bay was making. One of them is allegedly either a Bumblebee sequel or a Transformers movie set in the same continuity as that Bumblebee movie, which as I understand it, is a soft reboot of the Michael Bay universe.
Oh, so it's the same universe?
It's not the same universe. No, it's like a soft reboot of it, meaning that they're taking elements from it, but they're not in the same continuity as that.
See, like Halloween.
The best way to understand it is that like it's almost like an alternate timeline within the same universe. So like similar characters will show up and they'll look kind of similar, but it's not the same.
I mean,
story.
Is people going to get confused or no?
Yes, because that's not what that was supposed to be originally. But
okay. So no regular Transformers, right?
Well, this is now regular Transformers.
This is regular.
This is going to be. The other movie that's in production allegedly is a Beast Wars movie.
Okay. Wow. Now, what's going on with Godzilla?
I mean, it's kind of weird. There's like a lot and nothing going on at the same time.
I mean, no trailer for a while, right?
We're gonna get the first trailer in December. That's the I'm saying a few days before Dune comes out. I think it's going to be attached to that movie, and that will be like the start of like a 6-month marketing campaign. The biggest news that came out about that was the contract for the merchandise. They had to release some of the merchandise early because apparently Walmart and Playmates were under contract saying that they had to have something Godzilla versus Kong related come out this year.
Right.
So they released some of anything that had Godzilla and Kong on it was allowed to be released. Of course, there are other characters, things in the movie that they don't want people to know about right now that we know has merchandise that have not come out yet.
Okay.
A lot of really weird rumors coming out about how the movie ends.
Yeah, I heard something which was the effect of a possible after credit scene that aliens have said they're on their way.
That's fake. No, that's not
fake.
one of the.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fake. No, from what I know, there is no after credit scene in the movie.
Okay, but is there anything like alluding to a sequel to that or no?
No.
No. I know.
What I understand is that they are treating this as a potential end to the MonsterVerse.
Wow.
If there's anything after this, it will be teased in graphic novels because they said that the graphic novels are going to continue, but they're not sure about the movies. They want to see how this one does.
All right.
I've heard one rumor that I'm willing to talk about it because the guy who leaked it got everything right about King of the Monsters.
Okay.
And it's not a spoiler or anything. It's just, I guess, something to look forward to. And if this is true, I don't know how the hell they're going to pull this off. But multiple sources are saying this. And like I said, that one guy said it, and he was absolutely right about everything else. Apparently, Godzilla and Kong have 2 fights in the movie.
Okay.
One toward the beginning of the movie, and then one in the second act that leads into the final act of the movie.
Okay.
And he said that the second fight is a 5-minute one-take scene that does not cut in between. So what you have to imagine here is that it's a 5-minute fight scene with no human interaction at all.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
That sounds a bit crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because 5 minutes is an eternity. Yeah, that's an eternity in a film.
Yeah. Wow.
So they better pull this off well, because that I could foresee that getting very boring after about the second minute. So
maybe. Wow.
Well, we gotta wait and see.
Now, are they delaying Wonder Woman or no? Do we know anything about that? I mean, WB, or they just...
I'm assuming they're going to announce that at that panel, or that DC fandom thing that they're having.
Yeah. I mean, and then we're going to find out about Black Widow, too, because Black Widow and Wonder Woman are the only 2 movies that are not moving.
So far.
So far. And, I mean, we've heard things coming out in December that's getting pushed, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Did you hear anything else, Chris, in the news about anything?
Not about that, no.
It was Olivia Wilde. What is she doing? Yeah,
she's allegedly doing Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman.
Yes.
Okay, for Sony. All right.
Yeah.
I did see that the Dune trailer has been rated and is ready for release, and that's coming out in the next week. So.
Okay, that's good.
In fact, it'll probably be released maybe over the weekend, because they might want to get it out before.
Is that still coming in December? Is it still released in December? It is.
For now, yeah.
Wow. And Connor, when do you get to see it?
Dune.
Yeah.
It's same release day.
Same day. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that comes out. It's supposed to come out the 18th, I believe.
Right.
In December, which is the day before my birthday. Which
okay.
I mean, I hope that it does, because that would be a nice present to be able to go to the theater and hopefully see the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer on there. Plus, I want to see what they do with this Dune movie. I think it's gonna. I mean, I know it's a remake, obviously, but you know.
Yeah. If I could add something, I heard something today happened. There was like a little spoiler thing about the current comic Thor 6. Which is a monumental thing that I can't even talk about yet. But it is groundbreaking in the Marvel Universe for the future. I will be trying to get the comic. I read it. They're holding it for me. I got to get it, and I will read it, and I will do a review, but we will talk about it here once I get all the comic books related to it. It is going to be the biggest, next big thing, but really big, not these phony, stupid storylines. This is on par with some of the greatest storylines. I'll talk to these guys off air about it. But yeah, they had to limit one copy per customer. You couldn't even get anything else. I'm glad that they put one in my bag. I'll be picking that up this week. So, and it's crazy. So, what other news, Connor? Do you have anything else, or?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Chris, do you have anything?
Yeah, there was one thing that we may or may not be getting either tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay.
I'm hearing that the Mandalorian season 2 trailer is imminent, like in the next few days.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I did see. Yeah, it's like 20. It's going to show it during the football or something, aren't they? I believe.
Yeah, something like that. It might be during one of the NBA games, which I know is. I think at some point during this week. I know there was one tonight, but it didn't show up. But that is apparently going to be shown soon. And we may or may not get our first look at Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka.
Wow.
In the trailer.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow. Anything else?
Yes. There's a couple of things actually Star Wars related.
Okay.
Allegedly, the Kenobi series is going to start shooting next month.
Oh.
So I guess they got all that stuff ironed out. And depending on stuff with the virus, I know that's other. I know that the Batman is allowed to start shooting again next month. So it looks like some of these productions are going to be able to continue going into September, depending on how everything goes. The bigger news, this was reported by Kessel Run Transmissions today, actually, and I had heard about it yesterday as well. They had alluded to it. Apparently, there is a lot of interest at Lucasfilm to continue developing the Ben Solo character. So apparently,
wait, what?
Apparently, he may or may not be getting a series, either live action or animated. It's leaning towards animated. And they have not confirmed whether or not it's pre The Force Awakens or post The Rise of Skywalker.
Wait a minute. Ben Solo, Kylo Ren?
Yes. No, Ben Solo, not Kylo Ren. Specifically Ben Solo.
But he dies, though, in Rise of Skywalker, though.
Right. So
we think.
It looks like it's probably going to be something pre-Force Awakens. However, they are not. They cannot confirm this. They're saying that it's something with Ben Solo, and it's a possibility that it takes place after the Rise of Skywalker, which would mean either he's not dead or he somehow comes back to life.
Oh, we keep internet. I keep saying here. You hear me, guys?
Vaguely,
guys. All right, we're gonna have to end this for now. Something's going on. I don't know if it's a storm. Wait, Chris is back. Hold on. Chris, are you having issues too with your internet also?
I heard Connor okay, but you were cutting out pretty bad.
Okay. How much more news you have? You have a lot, or?
Well, I just wanted to kind of wrap that up. Either they're going to bring him back to life, or he's not dead, or what I think this is going to be something pre-episode 7.
So who's going to bring him back to life, though? Like,
I would assume it would have something to do with the World Between Worlds, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, going after the Emperor, maybe?
I don't think they'd go that far. No, I don't. I think that whole story's actually been debunked with that whole thing.
Okay.
I think that this is going to be a story that shows him and Luke before episode 7, and we're going to get like a younger Ben Solo kind of thing.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. All right. We'll have to see what happens with that. Anything else? I heard that Lawrence Fishburne wasn't asked to come back to the Matrix 4.
Yeah, he wasn't.
What do you think? That's ridiculous, don't you think? I mean, that's. I guess they didn't have plans for him at all.
They're okay. I don't know how deep you want me to get into this, but
I mean, okay, yeah, go deep. Let's go.
There was a plot leak that leaked on Reddit, and apparently it has been vetted that this is most likely what's going to happen in the movie.
Morpheus is in a new body, right? A young body, right?
No. He's probably not in the movie at all.
He's dead, right?
He's not dead. He's somewhere in the Matrix.
Okay, but he's just not. Oh, so he's
Um,
not in this one.
It's a very weird story. It has to do with his kid.
Morpheus is good.
Yeah, apparently him.
I heard that Michael B. Jordan was playing either a younger version of him or someone related to him.
So, from what I heard with that is that they're actually making a separate film that shows him as a young Morpheus.
Okay.
Allegedly might be a prequel to The Matrix.
Okay.
And we would see like the one that he encountered before Neo and how he gets all that. But
I thought he didn't encounter the one before. He didn't encounter the one before Neo. He was only encountered Neo because
he encountered a one before Neo.
He did.
He did, yeah. That it was that guy that led to the story that he would find another one.
I thought the Oracle just told him that he would find the one. That he didn't bump into another one.
Yes, he did. Yeah, you got to watch it again. When he's talking to Neo the first time, he talks about a guy who led them and saved them.
Morpheus.
Yes.
All right, I have to watch that.
Yeah, well, and we know that there are other ones because
we know that. But I thought the architect, they made it that he was telling him that this has happened like 6 times or something.
16. There's like 6. No, 6. No, you're right. It was 6.
6 times that Zion had fallen, and there was ones before him. But I didn't know that they were aware of that. Like Morpheus.
They're not aware that there were 6 others before. As far as Morpheus knows, there was only one other before him.
I didn't even know that. Yeah. And I watched The Matrix a million friggin' times.
Yeah.
You sure wasn't the Oracle just telling him that?
I don't believe so.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't think so, dude, because I watched that so many times I would have caught that.
I don't know.
I would have to go watch. Anyway, so, all right. So, supposedly it's a young Morpheus son or something?
So allegedly, if what is being told is correct, and apparently there are sources out there saying that this is the movie, because the guy who leaked this also leaked a bunch of plots for a bunch of upcoming Warner Brothers films.
Okay,
and apparently everything lined up exactly the way it should have.
I thought they said that Neo uploaded himself and Trinity into the Matrix.
So.
Where they age.
Neo didn't upload himself. Apparently, the machines uploaded him, and in the Matrix, he has no memory of what happened in the first 3 movies. And they create again, going by what this plot leak says, allegedly anyway, the machines created basically like a shell of Trinity to be his wife in the Matrix, and they are both programmers in this reality of the Matrix.
Oh no.
And again, allegedly Morpheus and Nairobi have a child, and that's who the main character is.
Okay.
And there's another younger character that is with him, and she exhibits abilities like Neo had.
Okay.
So I guess she's the next one.
Right.
Something like whatever the new rules of this Matrix are.
Right. And he has no powers.
No. Now the one thing that people, and this was a good point that they brought up, because they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense, because if Morpheus and Nairobi had a child, that child would not have the port to be able to go into the Matrix.
Right.
Because they would be a naturally born child of Zion.
Correct.
Apparently now there's another way that you can get into the Matrix.
Oh, of course.
I've heard that it's some like it's almost like an MRI machine. Like you don't have to be plugged in. It's like I guess you get scanned into it or something like that.
Okay.
That's apparently what's going on. And apparently the movie's plot is like trying to find Morpheus and trying to get Neo back and get his memories and that.
So they know he's in there?
Yes.
But how could they get him out if he has no body?
I don't know. He has a body somewhere apparently because he's plugged into the Matrix.
Oh, he's plugged in.
Yeah.
But Trinity's dead, so now she can't come out at all.
No.
Okay. Wow.
Which would explain why in the on-set shooting they showed Trinity basically flying. Because if she's not human, then she could basically do whatever she's like an agent. She could do whatever she wants in the Matrix.
So and they couldn't get what's his name back to be Agent Smith because he was doing a play. But
he's dead. They weren't going to bring him back anyway.
They weren't going to bring him back.
No, the Smith program got deleted. I've heard that they're trying to get Mads Mikkelsen to be the new villain for all three of these movies that they're planning to do. And apparently they want to cast him as something called the Alpha, which I don't know what that means. But yeah.
And the Merovingian is in it again.
Yes. Him and the Oracle are apparently returning.
The one who was Oracle before? Or do a new actress?
I think they're going to get somebody new, to be honest with you. Because she can switch bodies. So,
right.
I really want this to be good because the first one I love. The other two I can't stand them.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one is just perfect. As perfect can be. I know a lot of people had a problem with the way it ended. The third one, but
the first one was like Inception. For that time, it just changed cinema completely.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's it, right, Chris? Or is there more?
I think that was it.
All right. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll come back soon. Take care. Bye for now.